Hi. A couple of months ago, I did a video blog about icons and the power of symbols in our life. In my office, there are a number of symbols, some of which you can see behind me, some of which are kind of strange, and people make comments they find interesting, like a bat. Why do you have a bat hanging from your lampshade? Or different photos, or things like that, or paintings, or prints in the background. Two of the icons that one will find in my office will always be my Buddy Christ bobblehead doll. And it's not uncommon to see a golf club here. And sometimes in the middle of the day, and the excuse I use is that my back is sore and I need to go stretch, I'll walk into the hallway and I'll swing a golf club and for a few moments and then come back and sit down and continue with whatever I'm busy about. The golf club, though, is actually is a helpful reminder for me today, and I want to use it to pass something along. I have officially entered the life stage of the older I am, the better I was. Now, I certainly can see that in my golf game. The older I am, truly, the better I was. The best days are behind me. I think of that sometimes when I'm with people who are so distracted by their performance, how well they're playing, or really how well they're not playing. And one has to suffer kind of the enduring criticism of their litany of explaining all the things that are wrong with their golf game. I've kind of entered into that life stage now where one plays golf not because they'll play good or play well, but you'll play because you can. I think that's kind of a helpful mantra for life. And it's made eminently easy by the other icon that you see always sitting on my desk, my little bobblehead doll that reminds me of the character of Christ in some ways. We're not Christians because we can do it well. In fact, we don't do life because we do it well. The DNA of life is broken. Life is by nature broken. People get diseases, their relationships are tenuous sometimes at best. Their future is not at all the way they had once fantasized how it would work itself out. So we do life not because we do it well, but because we can. And indeed, that's where the gospel of Jesus Christ comes to us. I think Martin Luther understood that very well when he was trying to make a point about the living of our life and the power that grace should have in our life, how it empowers us and sets us free. Luther once said, if you would sin, sin boldly. Now, that wasn't a license just to go and make mistakes capriciously. It was the second part that puts the first in context. If you would sin, sin boldly, that the grace of God may abound even more boldly still. I believe what Martin Luther was trying to say to us as people of faith is that we can be bold in our living. We can strive to do the best and be the best, even though knowing that sometimes that was going to mean mistakes. But to go and to live not in the cloistered protective life, but in the bold life, trusting in redemption through our mistakes and our brokenness, even through our diseases, that the world will be somehow better through that. So it's like, I don't play golf because I can play it well. I play it because I can. In the same way, I invite you to think about the life that you live, the Christian life that you live, and the gift that you have been given in Christ, where your future is guaranteed. We know how this turns out. Now, between now and then, could we live boldly for the gospel? Could we live boldly with grace, forgiving people? Could we live with a sense of courage that believes that all people deserve liberation and the freedom that comes through the good news of Jesus Christ? What would it be like for us to corporately, truly, all of us, set each other free to live boldly for the gospel? Because we know that grace is even bolder still. So, this summer, live boldly just because you can.